What is a postnuptial agreement, and when might you need or want one? I'm Katherine Miller, and I've been a matrimonial attorney in New York City and New York State for over 30 years. And I've been getting a lot of questions about postnuptial agreements lately. So let me just say, a postnuptial agreement is essentially like a prenuptial agreement, except it's one that you sign after you've been married. And sometimes people sign a postnuptial agreement when they intended to sign a prenuptial agreement, but never got around to it in time for the wedding. The wedding preparations kind of caught up to them. Before they knew it, they were actually married, and now they wanted to sign it. But sometimes a postnuptial agreement comes up later in the marriage. Why might that happen? Well, it might happen if there's been some kind of betrayal in the relationship. Maybe it's been an affair of the romantic variety or sexual variety, or maybe it's been a financial betrayal. And the people want to set some financial understandings and guidelines and protections in place to make sure that while they work on the marriage, no one is getting taken advantage of or disadvantaged because they're working on the marriage. Another time you might think about a postnuptial agreement later in the marriage is if somebody inherits a lot of money or even just significant money that changes the way that people are living. Well, that's another time you might want to think about putting in place some kind of financial understanding in the form of a contract. And sometimes it's because someone starts a business. You start a startup business and it starts to get some traction. And now you're like, wait 1 second. Now we've changed the game here and we want to put in place some kind of protections to make sure that that business continues to be successful, even in the event of divorce or if one of us dies. I actually did a podcast with a colleague of mine, Minnie Prepatera, and if you are interested in learning more about postnuptial agreements and if that might be right for you, click on the link below and I'll send it over to you. Thanks for listening.